Yes, you read that title correctly. We finally got some Spider-Man freshman year news. I am late on this. I seen it, but I just haven't got around to it. I need to get back on my game. But a lot has been going on just, in life. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about Spider-Man freshman year. Finally, it's been a minute because, the strikes and all that craziness. But in today's video, we're actually going to be going over the release date, the synopsis for the show, and as well some confirmed voice cast for the show too. So let's get into it. Really quick before we start the video, guys, if you are not aware, I am running a giveaway for a copy of Marvel Spider-Man 2. You just have to subscribe, comment down below, and I will be choosing and announcing the giveaway winner in my Marvel Spider-Man 2 Part 1 walkthrough video. So if you want a chance to win a copy of Marvel Spider-Man 2, make sure, again, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and be on the lookout for my Marvel Spider-Man 2 walkthrough Part 1 video when it will come out, probably the 20th or the 21st. But back to the video. This is coming from Cosmic Circus, and I guess they got it from like the pre-registers. And if you don't know what that is, so like Marvel and I'm pretty sure DC, they have to register their projects officially or publicly type shit. So that's where they got this from. We have covered Cosmic Circus before a couple times, but let's just jump straight into this. So they did an article reporting on Marvel Studios registrations for projects coming in 2024 and as well 2025. These projects do include, if you did want to know, Echo, X-Men 97, Agatha, Daredevil Born Again, Ironheart, and of course Spider-Man freshman year, which we're going to be focusing on in today's video. I will say though, I thought I heard Daredevil was in limbo and is basically restarting from scratch. I could be wrong on that though, don't quote me. But yeah, anyway, back to freshman year. So they start off with this. The next project we found was one of the most highly anticipated Marvel projects featuring everyone's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Spider-Man freshman year, produced by the talented head writer Jeff Trammell, sorry if I butchered that, is slated for release approximately November 2nd, 2024. We also have a brand new synopsis for the animated series. So this is dope. We have a release date of November 2nd, 2024. They do say approximately, so that might not be an exact date, but it sounds like around that time. So pretty much almost a year from now. That's not that bad actually, kind of sooner than we think really. That's pretty exciting to hear. But they did mention we also have a synopsis to go over, so let's talk about that now. The synopsis reads as Marvel Studios presents Spider-Man freshman year, in which Peter Parker's life while getting ready for his high school orientation is forever changed by events that send him on a journey like none before. In the first episode, we discover that the new era of Spider-Man begins here. So this pretty much sounds like it will be another origin story animated show for Spider-Man. My thing with this is how are they going to approach this, and are they going to make any major characterization changes to the main protagonist, Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man? And let me explain further what I mean and why I have this concern. So we have had Spider-Man 1 with Sam Raimi, we have had TASM 1 with Mark Webb and Andrew Garfield, we have had Spectacular Spider-Man, we have had Ultimate Spider-Man, even though that is kind of controversial as far as how good that show is, but it does add on to my point I'm about to make. We also have had Tom Holland's Spider-Man trilogy. So now you're probably wondering, okay, what do all of these Spider-Man adaptations have to do with anything? Let me answer your question with a question. What do all of those adaptations have in common? I'll give you a couple seconds to, think of an answer. The thing that all of these adaptations have in common is that they are all Peter Parker high school adaptations, right? And the thing is, I feel like we are running out of ways to tell this story. There's only so many different things you can change before you start to stray away from what makes Peter Parker, or Spider-Man, if that makes sense. Just for example, if they were to do a Miles animated show, that would actually be really dope as fuck, because they have never done that before, and Miles is still a relatively fresh new character. Yeah, he's more popular now because of the Spider-Verse movies and Insomniac, but those are movies and games. We're talking about cartoons and shit. I don't think he's that mainstream yet, because we haven't had a Miles cartoon, But right, for example, Miles is a black Hispanic kid with a white best friend, black dad, Puerto Rican mom, super smart, and he usually likes to do some sort of creative talent. Insomniac has him doing music. Spider-Verse, I forgot, not gonna lie, I think he draws or something, I forgot. But there's so many possibilities with those base character traits, whereas Peter, we've already seen a lot of very similar stuff as far as a high school origin story for Peter Parker's Spider-Man. So I'm really curious as to what exactly they're gonna try and do here. I'm definitely still gonna give this show a try for sure, because the animation looks very good. I gotta say, by far the best animation for a Spider-Man show we have had so far. At least, of course, you know, like we gotta wait till it fully comes out, but for the most part, the art looks really good. But yeah, I don't know, I guess, you know, again, we'll have to wait and see exactly how they decide to play this out as far as it being another high school origin story for Peter Parker specifically. But moving on, let's talk about the cast, or more specifically the voice cast for Spider-Man freshman year. We have Hudson Thames as Peter Parker, which, if I'm not mistaken, that is the same voice actor for Spider-Man in the What If show, I think, even though I never really watched it, to be honest. There is also Eugene Bird as Lonnie Lincoln. We have Grace Song as Nico. I don't even know how to say that. I don't know. Fuck that. I'm not even gonna try that again. Not gonna lie. No absolute clue who this Nico character is. If you guys know, comment down below. I don't. So, you know, if any of you know, put me on. Hugh Dancy as Otto Octavius, Kari Walgren as Aunt May, and finally Zeno Robinson as Harry Osborn. This kind of does suck that Tom won't be voicing it, but it is what it is. It is weird though, because like literally isn't Charlie Cox voicing Daredevil in this? So kind of dumb, but whatever, I suppose. Or maybe Tom just didn't want to do it, I don't know. Also, just quick last minute sidebar, I have no clue who any of these voice cast people are. Do any of you guys know who they are? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So what do you think of the whole, like, you know, how many more times can a high school Peter Parker Spider-Man story be told debacle, and as well, you know, just in general, the new info we got for this project? With that being said, I want to hear your opinions, so make sure to comment your thoughts down below so I can interact with you in the comments. Thank you for taking time out of your day to click on this video. If you're new to the channel, I try my best to cover Spider-Man related scoops, rumors, leaks, confirmations for Spider-Man media, and whatever else I happen to be interested in. So if any of that interests you, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. If you want more of this type of content, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to check out my latest video on the left if you haven't already. Hope you ever had a good day and that you enjoyed the video. Until next time.